Steve in Watford. Steve, good evening.
Good evening, Daniel. Quick question. I recently left a job, started a new job, but my previous job owed me like a month's wages. Normally took home about £1,900, and they've given me £215. But they haven't given me a stripped down version of why they've taken so much off my final salary. But I have no recourse.
Steve, sorry, have they said they owe you £1,900, but you owe them £1,650, so we're only paying you £250 balance, or have they only paid £250 of the £1,900?
They only paid, Daniel. They just paid me. There's no stripped down version.
I don't know what you mean by stripped down version.
But that's why they've cut my my final wage by so much, Daniel.
Okay, but they're not saying you owed them £1,650, hence they're only paying you £250.
No.
Okay.
You're not listening, mate.
Well, I am. You're just not clear, Steve.
My normal take-home pay, Daniel, it was £1,900. So I put my hand a week's notice in. Fine, I've got another job, which is great. But on my final salary for that month, they've only paid me £215.
Right.
And I can't get hold of them.
Does the company? Is it a
company?
It's a company. Does the company still exist, or is it going into liquidation as well?
No. It's a huge company, Daniel. But in my job with the company, you had an iPad and a company phone, but all that was given back to them, Daniel.
Right.
So there's no recourse.
Yeah. So they're not replying. Have you written to the HR department or emailed the HR department?
I have no addresses or anything. It was all taken away from me.
Well, this is a huge company, and you can't find the email contact details for HR.
I can find it, but there was. But I've got phone numbers on my personal phone.
Right. Let's just come back to my question, Steve. Have you emailed the HR department?
No, I don't have their address.
Can't you find it?
No, I can't.
You can't look at the company's website and find contact details.
As I said to you, Daniel. Not your fault, but I mean, I had a company iPad, a company phone, so all that stuff was given back to them.
Right. Do you now have a computer, an iPad, a phone, something you can email people with?
Of course I do, yeah.
Right. So why haven't you emailed HR?
I don't know their email address.
Why haven't you looked it up?
I have. It's non-existent.
All right.
It's a huge company, Daniel.
Okay. Have you written a letter addressed to the head of HR?
Who can I go to, Daniel?
Have you written?
That is my question.
Oh, you go to this bloke called James. He's brilliant. He'll really help you.
Who's James?
Well, I don't know who you go to in the company that I don't know its name.
No.
Steve?
Hang on, Daniel. You're not listening to me. But is there like a body or like a ACAS or whatever? Who do I go to?
Right.
About this situation.
Right. The first thing I would do is contact the company, write to the HR department and say, can I have my wages, please? I haven't been paid. If you get no joy...
No, you're listening, Daniel. You're not listening. You're too early to go at people about being precise. Listen to me, please. I've been paid, but they've stripped my final month's wages and haven't given me any reason why. I normally take home, I'll tell you this third time, take home £1,900. They've given me £215, but they haven't listed out why. But is there a body of people I can complain to get onto this huge company and say, look, what are you doing and why?
Steve, have you been down the pub tonight?
No, I haven't, mate. No.
All right. If you don't want to write to the company, yes. If you don't want to write to the company, and sorry, I missed that, Steve.
No, go on. Carry on, mate.
If you don't want to actually contact the company and ask them to pay you,
I'm not saying that, Dan. You're not listening. I'm asking you for your advice.
Yes, and I'm trying to give it. Although clearly, because I'm not listening, I'm not very good at it.
ACAS help me, perhaps.
Well, ACAS, what you're going to need to do is go to the Employment Tribunal, and ACAS is a first step to go to the Employment Tribunal.
Now we're getting somewhere after 10 minutes. Thank you, Daniel. Goodbye.
that was Steve, and he's just hung up. What a charming man. I can't imagine why anyone wouldn't want to pay him salary. But anyway, there we go. Thank you, Steve, for that call, and do call in again sometime soon.